So now that I've finished this book, I think I owe you a review. Hi, welcome back to yet another sit down with me. For those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Sneha. I absolutely love reading books, and what I love even more is talking about them. I love discussing books, and due to the dearth of time and even people whom I can talk to books about, I decided to start this channel so I could just come, yap about books, and then go back to doing what I do in my life. I also have a full time day job. I'm a project manager with a company, and I also am a toddler mom. So I have my hands pretty full. So I don't really get too much time to read in the day. Whatever reading I do is usually at night, sacrificing the little sleep that I could have gotten for myself. But I love reading so much that I don't mind sacrificing an hour. Today we are going to talk about how pleasantly surprised I am picking up this book. So I just posted a short of a couple of days back saying how this book was surprising me. I was halfway through it when I made the short. I wasn't sure if the ending would spoil for me or I would continue feeling the same. So now that I've finished this book, I think I owe you a review. I genuinely cannot believe that a contemporary romance made me smile, giggle throughout the book. The book is about two people who believe they are cursed in love, that every person they meet goes on to then find the one for themselves after they've broken up. So these two people decide to date each other just for some fun, just for the summer to see if they can break this pattern. Of course, practically it sounds stupid, but the characters seem to know that and they get into it just for the fun. This is what I liked about the book. Wherever there was drama, wherever there was impracticality, the characters were mature enough to know it and make fun of the situation. So, as a reader, it didn't feel like I was reading something impossible. I was just having fun with the characters. Few months back, I read Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and apparently this has a huge fan base, but it didn't connect with me. And the reason I thought I didn't like it was because I like old school romance. I probably am a millennial. I am too old for the contemporary romances that happen over chats, over apps, and I thought that was the reason I didn't like it. Like I said, I am pleasantly surprised and I'm very glad that I picked this up because now I know why I didn't like Book Lovers and why I like this so much. But I was very surprised that the characters in this book have an emotional depth. They have a layered backstory that makes you connect with them. You feel like you're their friends. And halfway through the book, despite their drama, despite their trauma, you start rooting for them. After I finished this book and liked this book, I realized that this book is actually a part of a three-book series. Of course, the books are individual stories, stand alone by themselves. I don't remember the names of the two books. I think the books are Part of Your World and Yours Truly, but I'm not very sure of the titles. But apparently, there are some characters that overlap, and it'd be fun to kind of read those as a prequel now because I've already read this one. So, yeah, I think I'm going to read them. That was all for today. But before I go, I would like to tell you that the only one left is my last book for March. I've started reading this. This was supposed to be my last book for Feb. I couldn't pick it up. Hopefully, I'll finish this by the end of the month. And that's it. If you're still waiting, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.